The people just do bad, and when they go to tell them, they tell them like, we are telling you the truth. We are not going to massage any truth. We are not going to, play with you or tell you, massage anything. We are going to tell you, tell you the truth. The question is, what is the essence of Dawah? Smoking damages the unborn child, and then smoking causes leg cancer. Why will people, look and see this? You understand? But they will still continue to smoke. Why? He knows. It's not like he doesn't know. You understand? This again is very important for us to think. Why is that you keep telling people, okay, this is what the Quran says, this is what Hadith says, and then they keep doing what they are doing? You understand? Yes, you and I, maybe you might know Quran, you might know Hadith, you understand? Then you tell somebody, this is what the Quran says, this is what the Hadith says, and then the person will not listen to you. You understand? So this should tell us that, yes, knowledge is important in Dawah. Quran, the knowledge of Quran and Hadith is very important in Dawah, but how to implement it is more important. You understand? You have knowledge of Quran, you know the ayats, you know the Hadith, but you keep telling some people and then they will argue with you. You understand? Some people will not argue with you. Some will even be angry. Some people, and they are different people in their own way of reaction. Or some people will not even act in a bad way, but they will still go and do what they are doing. Or if it is something you are enjoining them to do good, they will not do it. Why? If it is evil, they are telling them they should stop. they will read the ayat, they will read the hadith, but they will still do it. Why? That's what we need to ask ourselves. You understand? So, because yes, you know the Quran, you know the Hadith, but that is not enough. Because even the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran that what? Udu'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah. Not that invite the way of your Lord with wisdom. You understand? Not just knowledge. If it is knowledge, you can have knowledge. We have people who have less knowledge, but they are able to make great impact in their society. Some people have more knowledge, but they are able to make less impact because they don't know how to implement it. Some people have more knowledge and they are able to make great impact. These are the best of people. You understand? They have more knowledge and they are able to make great impact. You understand? And that is what we're talking about here. You get a lot of brothers who keep saying, hey, this is haram. This is what the Quran say. This is what the Hadith say. And why would you do this? And you don't know, but you intentionally did it. And some people just do bad. And when they go to tell them, they tell them like, we are telling you the truth. We are not going to massage any truth. We are not going to, play with you or tell you, massage anything. We are going to tell you, tell you the truth. The question is, what is the essence of Dawah? Why are you telling the person? Is it that you want to tell him because you know the truth? You have the Quran and Hadith at hand, therefore you are telling him? No. The question, the essence of you telling him is for him to stop. So you and I need to know how we communicate with people. That's why people who have done fiqh, I'm not saying all, you understand? People who have studied fiqh, when they come to do dawah, when they come to preach and call people to do something, I swear, before you realize you are doing it, you don't know why you are doing it, but before you realize you are obeying them, before you realize you are just doing it, you don't know why. Because people of such, I'm not saying only them, you understand, but people who know how to talk and who know how to convince people, they don't hurt their emotions. They know when to apply knowledge. They know how to apply Quran and Hadith. They know how to apply intellectual, emotional intelligence. They know how to, they know how to put things in place. They know how to, tell somebody the truth and not affect his status. They know how to tell somebody the truth and not affect emotion. Somebody can be doing something that is not right. You will tell him he will not do it, but another person will tell him that he will do it. Why? Is it not the same Quran you are using? Is it not the same Hadith you are using? You understand? There are a lot of factors. Some people consider your age. Some people consider. So if you, for example, let's say if you know Hadith and you know Quran and you want to advise your grandfather who is a chief or this thing, maybe you even tell him, he will not listen. But you have the Quran, you have the Hadith. So Hikmah should tell you that if you find somebody of high caliber or somebody he respects and values, if he tells him, probably he will hear. So there are different ways of implementing things. Therefore, we should stop holding people by neck just because we have Quran and Hadith. Because if you know Quran in your head, you know Hadith in your head, how to implement it is part of the Quran and Hadith. But because you and I do not know, we think just having the evidences, therefore people must obey us. You see a lot of people, this is what the Quran says, this is what the Hadith say, this is what the Salaf Salih does. Therefore people must do it. Well, people will listen to you and they will not do it. You understand? So the art of Dawah is very, very important that we learn in our entire life, that yes, somebody knows this, when he smokes it, it will harm his life. You understand? But he will still smoke it. You understand? So it's very, very important we know when to do something and when not to do something. You understand? We know how to communicate with these people of different level, and when to say the truth, when to, not say the truth, but help them understand the truth, when to walk the truth ourselves, so it's a whole art, it's a whole, concept that, we need to learn. And this again reminds us, people, we do dawah. For example, we do dawah to non-Muslims. That's because we know the Bible, we know the Quran. Therefore, we are giving them, evidence so that they will know and see. Just imagine yourself, if a Christian comes to tell you something about Quran, and he quotes the Quran, and then he tells you that, Jesus Christ died. He tells you that Allah is 3 in 1. He tells you this. He tells you that Jesus himself is God according to Quran. These are all lies, you understand? But if a Christian tells you that and he tries to prove, give you evidence, how do you see him? In the same way, when you and I try to, do dawah to other Christians who are holding Bible. I'm not saying in all circumstances, because there are some Christians who are very objective, and when you present this to them, they hold it and then they follow, and Allah has guided people through intellectual, knowledge. But we need to understand that human being is beyond just intellectual knowledge. Some people, you need to understand that, one, when you speak to somebody, the person follows Allah's guidance. Two, it is through Allah's guidance that maybe Allah gives you a wisdom that you speak to the person will listen. You understand? So it's very, very important that when we speak with people, whether non-Muslims, Muslims, our families, we learn to understand, have emotional intelligence, when to apply this, when not to apply this, and that way we will help, people and have greater impact of our dawah. But if we refuse and we say that, and this, therefore I have Quran and I have evidence, I have this, therefore you must follow, trust me, we actually don't make any change by this. Me, as young as I am, I've tried this for several years and I actually don't see any impact. We do dawah haphazardly, but alhamdulillah, after coming in contact with 1 or 2 people and undertaking some dawah training, alhamdulillah, some of us, we are picking up small, you understand? So if maybe this is your first time, you can also, try a dawah training, you understand? One of the trusted dawah training I will encourage you to do is, the Ayra dawah training, you understand? That one, it helps you in knowing how to talk to non-Muslims, starting and defending or, presenting Islam to anybody, and they will not feel hurt. Presenting Islam in a way that, inshallah, if Allah wills, people will want to buy the idea, or people will understand you at least, even if they will not become Muslims, you understand? This dawah training is like well compacted with different scholars of, from different part of the world, you understand? From different part of the world. So when you undertake this dawah training, it's very positive. So I would like to end here and then ask yourself again, why would somebody read this, that smoking damages unborn child, smoking causes leg cancer, and still smoke? Why? So if you have any answer, you can leave it in the comment section. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.